Todd Morgan, 41, wore many hats. Cleveland State professor, doting dad to 2 kids, and apparently everyone's favorite shoulder to cry on. His friends and students swore the man practically had an "I'm available" sign tattooed on his forehead. Despite his separation, Todd maintained strong parental responsibilities, particularly with his 4-year-old daughter. When he failed to appear for his scheduled pickup from preschool on April 18, 2023, his former wife recognized the severity immediately and contacted Hudson police to do a welfare check. When officers arrived at Todd's home, everything seemed normal. Crime scenes tell stories through absence and presence. Todd's Porsche, that middle-aged professional's rebellion against mortality, sat undisturbed. No forced entry meant either familiarity or invitation. This assessment changed dramatically when officers observed disturbing evidence through a window.
2015 Porsche, black in color, to Todd Morgan from that address. Valid native, Hudson DCW.
Is he in the floor?
Next.
Oh, shoot. You said you see blood? Hudson radio.
Inside, Todd Morgan was dead on the floor, wearing just a bathrobe, blood everywhere. 7 bullets, some to the head, some to the chest. The paramedics could tell rigor mortis hadn't started, which meant he'd been killed pretty recently. The subsequent investigation spanned several weeks, ultimately focusing on 31-year-old Terriona Siobhan Pascal, known as Terry. May 25th brought the warrant, May 27th brought the cuffs, and soon Terry would learn that Google searches can indeed be used against you.
You know why you're here?
No.
You're going to advise as to why you're here?
Yes. Murder. I don't know. Did murder.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what happened?
No, I'm just in shock right now. I don't.
You're shocked? So you don't know why you're here?
No.
Okay. You ever been to Hudson before?
Probably some. I don't recall.
Okay. What about around
I
here?
go to a lot of places.
Okay. Because you can't recall being in Hudson?
No.
Okay. Have you been to a home in Hudson before?
No.
No?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I don't remember.
All right. Do you know a guy named Todd Morgan?
Morgan. Like I said, I spoke to multiple guys, so I wouldn't know. They probably wouldn't give me a real name, so I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
If he gave me his real name or whatever, I don't know. I don't know nobody's name. I only know a few people's real names, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, so when I asked you, do you know Todd Morgan?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Did he look familiar to you? What happened here now?
I don't know.
Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes, that's my name.
Okay.
Sure, I'm sure.
Okay. That's Shell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I talked to multiple guys, so I wouldn't recall what I do. So, I mean, I don't even remember some guys because I just don't. It's just me. I never had a father figure in my life, so I don't know.
Okay. But, I mean, looking at his face,
I'm
I think
looking.
you remember this guy, right?
You don't really look familiar.
Does he look familiar to you? Okay. What about his house?
It's a nice house.
Look familiar?
I really don't remember. No. This house don't look familiar. I don't remember.
You don't
Where
remember?
is this house?
What don't you remember?
The house.
Okay. So here's what's interesting about these 2 photos. Right? Okay, these 2 photos were actually on your phone.
On my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They weren't on my phone.
You actually typed in a search for this guy, and you viewed this image on your phone. You also did a search for, and you viewed this image on your phone. Terry, I will give you an opportunity here to talk to us. We need to know what happened.
Okay, and I'm telling you, I don't know.
The detective went straight to the point and hit Terry with her search history from after the murder. She'd been all over Cleveland, 19.com, checking the news multiple times a day. Over the course of a month, she'd Googled her own name 41 times, plus searches like murder victim identified as Cleveland professor. This woman clearly knew about the murder and was tracking the investigation, despite sitting there acting like she had no idea what they were talking about.
Do you use any dating apps or anything like that? Like, how do you meet people?
Tinder,
Okay. What else?
Bumble,
Bumble.
POS, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you meet somebody through these apps, how does that work? You guys just have a conversation?
Yes, I mean, I pick and choose who I want to talk to, obviously. Have a conversation with guys. Sometimes we meet it. Sometimes it's just a hit it, quit it type of thing. Or sometimes I have relationships.
Okay. But you've never had a relationship with Todd Morgan?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, I talked to multiple guys.
So do you ever like exchange phone numbers, like within the app, you engage in a conversation within an app, and then you maybe want to take the conversation outside of the app, and then you exchange numbers?
Yeah. In the
Is that
app,
common?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, this is what I'm going to show you here is a conversation. Okay, within your Bumble app. Okay. So looking at this, me is you. Okay, because this is a chat history from your Bumble account. Okay, so April 16th at 1957, you send a message that says, "Hey Todd." Does this look familiar to you, this conversation?
I really don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
No.
So you guys had this conversation right here at the end. You asked him, "Hey, you want to exchange numbers?" Right, so me would be you, and then you say that your name is Siobhan. Is that your middle name?
Yes.
Okay, so is that kind of what you go by, Siobhan? Is there any other names you go by?
No.
Just Siobhan? Terry? Okay. So you ask him if you want to exchange numbers. He says, yes, that works for me. And he gives you that phone number. Does that phone number look familiar?
No.
Okay.
Terry and Todd first connected on Bumble sometime in April. Her profile wasn't exactly subtle about what she was offering. Her bio read, "No cheap men. White guys spoil me the best," with a backup line about being a chocolate Hershey drop ready to melt all over you. When police pulled her full profile and message history, it became obvious she was advertising escort services. On April 18th, Todd decided to hire her and invited Terry to his house. He had no idea he was setting up his own murder, and very soon, Terry is about to realize just how much evidence is stacked against her.
Give me an opportunity to talk about this. And this is it. This is your only opportunity to talk about this. Okay? Today, right here, right now, as you can see, we've got a lot of information. We have DNA evidence, we have video, we have phone calls, we have Bumble chat messages. Okay, we have shell casings, we have shoe prints. We've got a lot of stuff that is a lot of good evidence here. Okay, this is your opportunity to talk to us about this. What's that?
I really don't know what you want me to say.
I want to know what happened. We want to know what happened. We have a lot of questions. I want to know what happened.
There's two sides to every story. You seem like a good person. All the background we did
I
you.
am. I'm a great
Your daughter had nothing but good stuff to say to you. Your sister had nothing. So we realized something happened that night. And it wasn't the way it looks to us. And we want to know what really happened there. Something bad happened, and we want to hear your side of it. Because we know you're not that person. Everything we've come up on you, you're not that person. But without you talking to us. And that's why we're sitting here. That's why we're giving you the opportunity. Okay? We didn't care. We just booked you and take you to jail. When we're sitting here, we're giving you the time. We want to talk. We need to know what happened.
Oh my goodness.
Now, do you know Todd Morgan?
I really don't know. I don't record their name. Like, seriously, I don't record their name.
You shot him.
No.
You remember that?
No, I did not. No, I did not. I did. I really don't record their name. I don't.
Okay.
You know,
I tell you what, just sit here for a little bit. We're going to be right back, okay?
Terry wasn't giving them anything, so the detectives left the room to review what they had on her, starting with one very suspicious money transfer.
So something we had talked about, do you have a Cash App? Cash App account?
yes, I do.
You do have a Cash App account?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it? Okay. So, with that, is there a reason why Todd Morgan would say you get Cash App payment?
Well,
At 7 o'clock in the morning on April 19th?
I don't know. I have friends and stuff, and I feel chocolate. So I don't know. My friends send me Cash App. Everybody sends Cash App.
Well, why would some random guy off of Lumber that you had a conversation with decide to wake up one morning and send you $50?
He probably just wanted to send me some money. I don't know. I really don't remember him sending me any money, but I do have people who just randomly send me money on Cash App. You can go all through my Cash App.
Why? I guess why? I mean, I love if somebody send me money every morning.
There are people who are generous, and
Okay.
I'm me being me, and I have kids. I know how to talk. So, it can happen. It can happen.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If you say you wake up one morning, you look at your phone, and it says, you know, Todd Morgan sent you $50, would you not reach out to Todd Morgan and say, hey, what's that for? Or thank you, appreciate that. Or, would you do
I
that?
reach out to anybody who sends me some money. So.
Okay, so when you got that $50 payment, did you do that?
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't remember, but I do know that I get random Cash Apps all the time, so that's nothing. I do.
So
And I ask people for Cash Apps for money, I feel chocolate, but that's just how I get my money sometimes.
Todd might have been a nice guy, but him sending Terry just $50 at 7 in the morning didn't add up. The more likely story was that Todd paid her for services rendered, and apparently, that payment was insulting. Terry's text messages showed she charged between $120 and $400 per hour minimum. When Todd decided their encounter was only worth $50, Terry apparently decided that's what his life was worth too.
all right, so in order for Todd Morgan to send you any money at all, he would need to know your cash tag name, right? So how would he have gotten that cash tag name to be able to send you $50?
I don't know, he probably got it from me. Like I said, random men do send me money on Cash App if I ask. I mean, $50 is nothing, so.
So you asked him for $50?
I don't know. I don't remember. $50 is nothing. He might have been buying chocolate or whatever, chocolate, but I don't know.
You might have been buying what?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yes. Chocolate with, shrooms in it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But I don't
Do you
know.
do chocolate edibles? Do you make chocolate edibles?
No, I eat them sometimes.
Okay.
Whatever, I know.
So where do you get them from somebody?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to stick to that, okay, because you had a couple cash outs.
Those aren't me.
Those aren't you.
No.
So, Todd Morgan sent you $50 in the morning of April 19th.
I don't remember.
Okay, but he did. So, what I want to ask you is, there was another payment.
Is it a problem?
About 23 minutes later, there was a $1,000 payment that was sent from Todd Morgan to Black Beauty. And you confirm that Black Beauty, this cash app is you. That's you, obviously, in the picture. So he sent you $1,000. Now, we go back to a $50 payment. You say, guys send you random $50 every now and then. Okay, you guys send you random $1,000 payments?
No.
Okay, so
But it can happen.
it could happen?
Yeah, it could happen.
Okay. All right.
I've seen it happen
So here's
before.
what happened though. So this money is sent, and it's sent at 7:25 in the morning. See, this is 11:25. I can't. It's a UTC time, so you got to subtract 4 hours. So at 7:25 in the morning is a $1,000 payment that was sent from Todd Morgan to Black Beauty. But that expired, and it says waiting on sender. Okay, so basically that payment was sent, but Todd Morgan wasn't able to verify that. He got a notice back on his phone that said, hey, you need to answer the security question, whatever it was, in order for this payment to go through. That payment never went through. Did you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so when you received the $50 cash app payment, did you reach out to the person that sent you that payment and ask him why they sent you that payment, or to say thank you?
Probably in the notes. I don't know. You know, I usually have stuff in my notes. When people send me money, they see notes with it, so who knows? Did you see the notes?
Okay, so you didn't reach out to that person and say thank you or anything like that? Okay.
I don't know. I probably did.
Todd sent that $50 at exactly 7:04 a.m., and just 20 minutes later, someone tried to make a $1,000 transfer from his phone. Here's what happened in those 20 minutes. Terry pulled out her gun and put 7 bullets in Todd. Then she got greedy and tried to send herself $1,000, except she's about as good at stealing as she is at getting away with murder. Turns out she forgot that banking apps have this annoying little thing called security verification, maybe a password, perhaps a security question. So there's Terry standing over a dead man she just killed, realizing she murdered someone for a pathetic $50. And now she's looking at life behind bars for the world's stupidest financial decision.
So let me ask you this. Your phone number used to be... Okay. Why? Did you get a new phone?
I lost my phone.
You lost it?
Yeah, I
When did
lost
you
my
lose
phone and I couldn't, sometime in April. Sometime in April.
When did you get a new phone?
Probably the same. Sometime in April.
Sometime in April. Do you know where you lost your phone?
No, that's why I got a new phone.
Okay. What's your new phone number?
Well, really? My new phone number is 216.
So when we were talking earlier, you said people use your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Who uses your phone? When you refer to somebody that uses your phone, who would that be? When you say people use my phone, friends, family, like who would you say uses your phone?
Yes, friends, family.
Your friends? What's your friend's name?
What about your sister that was there at the apartment? Did she use it?
No, she still got her own phone.
Oh. Your daughter? Does your daughter ever borrow your phone?
No.
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 Your son use your phone?
My son, no, he's not even around me.
Okay. So, who would be using your phone?
I don't know, probably this one girl. I don't know, somebody be using my phone.
So if somebody is using your phone, would you be with them, or would they like take that phone and?
Yeah, that happened before. My friend's phone was off a few times. I let her use it. I let people use my phone when they phone up.
Well, what's her name?
Her name is Neat.
Me?
Neat. Yeah. But, I don't know.
Okay. So, the vehicle that you're driving, whose car is that?
It's mine.
It's your car? Okay. How long have you had that car? For a while. You're smiling. Why are you smiling?
No, I was actually looking at that picture.
Okay. I thought you were getting ready to tell me something. Okay. Yeah. So this car, why is there no license plate on it?
Because, I actually took it out somebody else's name.
Who's that?
Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, I took it out her name.
She a friend of yours?
No, she's not. But I took it out her name, because I moved from where I was staying with her.
You were staying with her?
Yes.
Okay. Was that the Carson?
Yes.
Okay. Did you guys have a falling out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you moved to Akron?
No, that's not why I moved to Escort, but
Okay.
yeah. Alright, no, that's not my.
Did she ever use your phone?
Yeah, she used it plenty of times.
She used it plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
But, no, that's the reason why the place are gone. I just recently got some work place.
okay.
So, you know.
Who's
My
name?
sister
Your sister?
drives me around and whatever, bring it back.
Okay.
Not really.
So, this vehicle was seen at Todd Morgan's house on April 19th, the morning of April 19th.
I don't know how.
There's a Ring doorbell camera that faces the back of Todd Morgan's house from the neighbor's house. And this vehicle was seen by that neighbor leaving the house on the morning of April 19th.
When everything went down, the neighbors noticed this champagne-colored car they'd never seen before sitting in Todd's driveway. Then came the gunshots, 4 or 5 pops that definitely weren't firecrackers. They watched a woman with shoulder-length black hair hustle out the back door and take off in that same champagne ride. And Todd never came back outside, which was weird as hell because the man was like a human smoke alarm, outside with a cigarette every few hours without fail. The neighbor's Ring doorbell caught the whole thing on video. And wouldn't you know it, the car and the woman both matched Terry to a T.
On the morning of April 19th. Can you tell me where you were in the morning? Let's ask that. April 19th, around 7, after 7 o'clock in the morning. You remember where you were?
I wasn't at home. When was April 19th? What day was it?
I need to ask that stuff question because I don't know what day that was.
It was a Wednesday.
So I'm probably women didn't go too much on Wednesday.
What about Tuesday night? Going into Wednesday, April 19th.
Wasn't with my kids or at home. I was with a friend, but think I was at home.
So what about the morning of April 19th? What time do you usually get up? What time do you usually get up, get moving?
Get up around, well, it's my kids was going to school. It's my kids. Probably going to school. So, my daughter got to be in school at 9, and my son got to be to school at 8:30.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So do you take them?
Yeah.
Or do they get on the bus?
Me or my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take them to school.
So April 19th, where were you living?
Carson.
Carson. Were
Yeah.
you living with, what was her name, Tonya or
Tonya.
Tonya. You were living with her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I probably was there.
Okay. So, the morning of April 19th. Let me find. This map right here. All of these dates and these times, all of these yellow dots, that's your phone. Okay, that's your phone. These red dots right here, that's Todd Morgan's phone. So on the morning of April 19th at 7:27, your phone starts to move away from, you start going west on 303, you get on Route 81, and you start to travel. Okay, the split of 271 and Route 8, Todd Morgan's phone stops moving. It just sits here. It sits there for a couple of days until the battery dies. With that, there's a camera. There's a camera on Carson, right? There's cameras around that facility there, that complex.
Yeah.
So here's you. That's you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's your car coming back to 44 in the morning. Okay, which matches your phone.
First of all, my son goes to school, so I was probably taking him to school or coming back from taking him to school.
So
What does that mean?
who would have been down here with your phone? At Streetsboro Street. Does your son stay with you at 6924 Carson at this time? Was he living there? Or where would you?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
So what if he wasn't?
Then I
It sounds like your
my
son's not
son
always
to
with you, is what you said, right?
Right.
Okay, so if you went to go get him, where would you go to go get him? Where did he stay?
He was on house arrest, so my son couldn't go nowhere.
So the morning of, if you had to take your son to school, you wouldn't have been down here. You were saying.
Right.
But you were.
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't?
No, I
Okay,
wasn't.
so you go back to school and you're in there, you go to the house.
Yeah, technology is.
Your phone sends out a signal every few seconds.
So at 9:44, 9:13, I'm sorry, you leave again. It looks like you travel to Euclid. Who lives up in Euclid? Looks like you said you went somewhere in Euclid for a while that day.
I know a few people in Euclid.
Okay. So you take your kid to school. That's what you're saying. You're going in this camera here around 9:13 in the morning. Why was the vehicle and your phone in Hudson at around 7 in the morning? Because your son doesn't stay in Hudson, he says, right? He's on house arrest.
After watching Terry's brain work overtime for nearly an hour, she finally comes up with her master excuse. She was picking up her son from Todd's house. Here's the thing. Her son was literally on house arrest during this interrogation. Oh, and he doesn't even live in Hudson, Ohio. At this point, Terry might as well legally change her name to Terrible Liar. But her bad decisions were about to get worse because she'd made the ultimate rookie mistake, leaving her DNA all over the crime scene.
You smoke. We smoke.
We,
You smoke anything that you could go buy at the store that's legal? You smoke cigarettes?
oh,
You
yeah,
smoke cigars? What do you smoke? Cigarettes? What else?
maybe like about,
What's that, Black and Miles? Smoke Black and Miles?
sometimes the 46, yeah. Why, you about to go give me one?
Whatever.
No, I can't just smoke in here, unfortunately. Okay, so with that, Black and Miles, is there a reason why maybe your DNA would be on a Black and Miles at Todd Morgan's house?
No, I don't know. Like I told you, no, I don't know. My DNA wouldn't be. So I
Your
don't know.
DNA wouldn't be on a Black and Miles at Todd Morgan's house?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't recall you. You know, I really don't recall.
What don't you recall?
Sometimes I be too drunk, or sometimes I just don't remember, or sometimes I just don't care. So
I just don't care.
yeah,
Okay.
What do you mean you don't care?
What do you care about?
because I'm talking about sometimes about me getting in and not calling them back. I don't care.
You just kind of use them? Is that what you mean? You don't care?
No, I'm not a user, but some men and shit. So, it is what it is.
So are you saying that your DNA is probably not at Todd Morgan's house?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I really don't know. I really can't recall.
So I'll tell you, it was on 2 different Black and Miles at that house.
So,
Your DNA was on it.
you know, I don't know why it would be.
Well, the only reason that you can get DNA from anything is because it was in your possession, or it was in your mouth, or you touched it. We have video, we have witness, your phone was there. Your phone was there the night before. We have messages between you and Todd Morgan. I have your Google search history, you're looking up his house, you're looking it up, you're in real estate. You're looking at
I don't recall him, but I look up multiple people. If I'm talking to you, I'm going to look you up or whatever.
Okay,
You better nowadays.
okay, so then you were talking to Todd Morgan.
I don't know.
Well, you just said you're talking to them, you're gonna look on.
If I'm talking to anybody, I'm going to look them up, but I really don't recall him. I mean, I do.
You do what?
Sometimes when people up,
Okay.
if I meet them or whatever, but I really don't recall him. I don't remember. So I really, like, seriously, I don't remember, you know.
Do you remember him saying he was a professor?
No, I don't.
You meet up with someone?
No, I don't remember. I really, like, seriously, I don't remember.
Where your DNA was
I don't
located
talk
at
to
his
the
house
whole
on 2 Black and
same
Miles.
guy, so
All kinds of different
Maybe.
things.
maybe,
It was. DNA doesn't lie.
so I don't know.
So,
And if I did do anything with him, I don't remember. I really don't remember, so I don't know.
Terry's DNA wasn't just at the scene, it was everywhere. On the empty liquor bottles, on the White Claw cans, probably on the furniture too. And because this woman apparently never heard of being subtle, she managed to leave behind something even more damning.
what kind of shoes you wear?
What kind of shoes I wear? Sandals, heels,
You wear tennis shoes?
yeah,
What kind of tennis shoes you wear?
dunks, what? Okay, with,
Wear your Nike brand?
sometimes,
Like what kind?
I got some Nikes right now that I just got. Black and pink,
Nike what?
black and pink.
Okay. Is that the only Nike shoes you have? That you?
Yeah,
What kind of shoes you wear in that picture?
a while ago.
How long
A while
ago?
ago. That picture was, the picture was on Facebook. So that picture was probably, I remember I was, I don't know.
What kind of shoes are those in there? What kind of
I
shoes
don't
you wear?
remember, but I remember that picture was a while ago though, because it's on Facebook. I had to make a new, Facebook or whatever, but
Okay,
that was a while ago.
okay. What kind of shoes are those?
Forces?
Air Force Ones, is that what they call them?
Forces, yeah.
Forces, okay. Alright.
What's that got to do with anything? No. Everybody wear forces. When they make
I don't
one,
know.
they start wearing forces.
I don't know, Forces.
Maybe it's not your style.
So the reason I asked is because that style tread was found. Okay,
You said what?
the tread, shoe print of that style shoe was found.
Well, somebody with some forces came over there.
Let's play devil's advocate for a second and pretend some other person wearing the exact same Nike Forces just happened to walk through Todd's house that day. But here's the million-dollar question. How's Terry going to explain away owning the exact same type of gun that left shell casings all over the crime scene?
So I want to show you something, okay? I'm gonna put it in front of you, I just want you to read it.
What, read everything?
Yeah.
What is it?
So this is what we get back when we submit a shell casing that's collected from a scene. We put that into a database. It's called NIBIN. And what we do is we check ballistics of that shell casing. And they run that through their database. And if it matches, the department that submitted that will get a notification that there is a hit on that. So when you look at this gun, this is a 9mm that was purchased by you.
Yes, and I don't have it. I'm being hard there.
You don't have it?
No.
Where is it?
Obviously, if it's stolen.
It was stolen.
You're looking at the face of someone who just realized they're absolutely, completely, totally screwed. 8 shell casings littered the scene. 7 found their target in Todd. 1 went wide. When Ballistics ran their tests, every single one came from the same gun, a Springfield Armory XD 9mm pistol. And guess who owned that exact model? Terry. Even better. She already had a violent record. The cops literally had her gun on file from a previous case. Now she's trying to claim it was stolen. Sure, Terry, and I'm sure that theft report is filed right next to your Oscar for Best Actress.
You said it was stolen. When was it stolen?
I can't recall. It was a good minute ago.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It was some months ago.
Some months ago?
Mm-hmm.
And this year, 2023?
No, 20.
When?
What's today? Oh, 22.
2022,
Yeah, that's
okay, so just so we're talking about the same gun, what gun are you talking about that got stolen?
both of my friends.
What were those?
All of them. Yeah, I had a Smith and Wesson, and I had another gun.
What was the other one?
I
So you had
don't
a
know.
Smith and Wesson, and what was the other one?
I don't know what the other one.
You don't know what
the
that
name of it.
What was the
But,
caliber of the gun, remember? I want to go back to, the Bumble account? You had a Bumble account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You had conversations with Todd Morgan on the Bumble account. Do you still have that account?
Yeah.
You still have it?
Probably do.
Probably.
Yeah, probably
Do you
do.
still use it? You still talk to people through Okay. So, you deleted that account on April
When
19th.
did I delete it?
What's that?
I said, when did I delete it?
On April 19th. At 8:30 in the morning. I gotta look last now. Didn't know. So,
Okay, what's wrong with deleting the account? Ain't nothing wrong with deleting the account if I want to delete the account. If I did, I don't remember, but if I delete the account, there's nothing
well,
wrong
you
with
can
it.
delete accounts, absolutely.
Right. So there's nothing wrong with that.
But why would you delete it at 8:30 in the morning while you're traveling from Hudson to Cleveland?
First of all, I was never traveling, and maybe I deleted it because I woke up ready for a change.
Okay, so would that Bumble account be on your cell phone? Right, it would be on a cell phone, right? Is that where you use it?
Probably so.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Okay, so to be able
On the
to,
cell phone, computer, whatever.
to be able to use that or delete that or log into it, you had to have had your phone with you. Just so we can
Have it all.
be clear on that. Okay.
Terry's moves throughout this whole thing weren't exactly Mensa-level material, but she did have one semi-bright moment where a dim bulb flickered in her head. She knew cops could track phones, so right after fleeing Todd's place, she ditched her old one. Smart move, right? Then on April 21st, she got herself a shiny new iPhone and immediately destroyed all her hard work with one spectacularly stupid Google search. Can the police track my phone even if I remove the SIM card? Spoiler alert, Terry, yes, they absolutely can.
Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to run through some things. We know that you know Todd Morgan. We know that. It's been established. You've had conversations with him on April 16th through a dating app. You two exchanged phone numbers through the dating app. The conversations then stop between you two on the dating app. And then goes into text messaging, FaceTime. Maybe even some email. But I know you guys talked outside of Bumble. You came up with a time to meet up in agreement. You traveled from Cleveland to Hudson, Ohio on the morning of April 19th after midnight. You went to on April 19th. You were there for approximately 6-7 hours. Okay? Your car was there. Your phone was there. Witnesses identified you. There's a Cash App payment to you from Todd Morgan at 7 o'clock in the morning. The phone records verify that. His bank account verifies that. Your Cash App account verifies that. Witnesses, neighbors, they hear gunshots coming out of the house at around 7:15 in the morning. which drew their attention to outside their windows.
What they tell you that's me? I don't know.
So your car in the driveway.
Now that.
They saw a small frame female leaving the house. So we have a Cash App payment at 7:02 in the morning of April 19th. We have gunshots at 7:15 in the morning of April 19th. The payment went through at 7:02. It went through to your account. Another Cash App payment goes through at 7:25, but it does not go through because the person that account is coming from was not able to verify a CVV number for the payment. That person that could not verify that was Todd Morgan. Why was Todd Morgan not able to verify a payment that he sent to you?
You have to ask him.
What's that? I cannot ask him.
I don't know what you talking about.
Why did you delete your Bumble account the morning of April 19th around 8:30 in the morning?
First of all, I don't recall deleting that, but if I did delete it, probably because, didn't want to be on there no more. I don't know. Probably met somebody on there. Who knows? I had a POF. I deleted my POF. Deleted my page. I don't know.
Terry, this is your opportunity to tell us what happened. Once we leave this room, can't really help you.
So I don't know how you helping me anyway.
I'm sitting here giving you an opportunity to tell us what happened. There was a 911 call placed from your phone at in the morning while you were at.
While Terry was in the middle of murdering Todd, she apparently tried to turn off her phone but fumbled it and hit the iPhone's emergency SOS instead. But since she hung up immediately, nobody ever followed up on that 911 ping.
Why was Todd Morgan sending
I
you
don't know.
$50?
Well, we from a few white guys before. Maybe he was one of them. I don't remember. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
No, you don't. No.
I don't. You don't know. I'm struck. Don't know what's going on. I'm completely in awe.
Okay.
So I have a question. $50, that's insulting. You were there all night and he only paid you $50? And they had to insult you.
I don't know. Really don't know what you're talking about. If I was messing with somebody or anything, they would buy me things. They wouldn't just.
Yeah, but more than $50. It's
Of
like,
course.
I mean, we both agree $50 is a joke. I mean, it's a slap in the face, to be honest.
Maybe they could have been for anything, so I don't know. Now, that right there, what you just said, yeah, but I don't know what the $50 was for. Like, if I was with somebody and they only gave me $50,
You didn't ask?
of course.
You didn't send a text message? Hey, what's this money for?
Well, I just told you, I sell chocolate, I do multiple things, so.
Yeah, but if he gave you $50 for having a night with you, I mean, that's a joke.
Of course that would be a joke.
So what would you say to a person if they did that? How would you react to that?
I don't know.
All right, Terry, you okay? So we've been sitting here for a while. We've had conversations about a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff that you just don't know about, right? You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know. But I think you do know, okay? Is that that's the problem that we're having. I think you know a lot more than what you want to talk about. And if you sit here and you don't know everything, there's really not much that we can do for you. You know, you can't help yourself in any situation if you don't talk about it.
Right.
I mean, does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you don't talk about it, nobody knows.
So you can't talk about what you don't know about.
You can't talk about what you don't know about. However, you know a lot more than what you're willing to talk about. Okay? I know that. You know that. Sergeant Rock knows that.
Who is Sergeant Rock? This
This
Sergeant
guy
Rock?
right over here now. So, you're aware of the charge. I know that if I was in this situation, I would have a lot to say. I would have a lot to say because of that charge. Okay? If you can't talk to us about this, there's not a lot that we can do to help you. It's not going to look that great for you. Okay? The judge is going to look at this.
I can fight this because I don't know what you talking about. You talking about,
What am I talking about?
I can fight this for sure. And I definitely will go beyond.
Okay? So with everything I've been saying to you, with your intentions to fight this, don't you think you have some
try to
answers?
charge me of
Well, give me
anything?
some answers, Terriana. Tell me why I shouldn't. Every question I ask you is, I don't know, I don't remember, I don't know, I don't remember. So what am I supposed to say? She said she didn't know. She said she didn't remember. You have an opportunity right now. I'm sitting across the table from me and in the same room with two detectives to tell us what happened. And you may not believe that it's going to help you out. You may not believe that. But in reality, it may. It may.
The detectives gave Terry one last shot to help herself to say literally anything in her defense, but she had nothing. At that point, they were done wasting time and booked her ass straight to jail to wait for trial.
What happened was, Todd Morgan didn't show up to pick up his daughter from school. Our dispatchers took a call from his ex-wife saying that something is wrong. We need to go check on him. Our officers went to the house and found Todd Morgan dead. Carry on. Did you shoot Todd Morgan?
No, I did not.
Right.
And at any point, did he try to hurt you? Did he fight with you, hurt you? Is that why this happened? Did he do something to you?
Oh my goodness.
Did he hurt you? Is that what causes? Is that why you don't want to talk to us? Did he hurt you?
I don't remember.
So do you remember? You don't remember that he hurt you, though. So he didn't hurt you.
Even with evidence piled up like a mountain against her, Terry still had the audacity to plead not guilty to everything. But then, plot twist, she flipped her plea to guilty for aggravated murder with a firearm. In return, the prosecutors dropped the other charges like tampering with evidence and aggravated robbery. Terry never bothered explaining why she killed Todd, though she did manage to squeeze out an apology to his family in court. On September 19, 2024, the judge handed down the sentence: life in prison with the possibility of parole after 23 years. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.